Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna be doing a really good video, which is how to prepare for an open book exam. So I just finished my open book exam about like a week ago, and like last Tuesday, and this was the first open book exam I would take, so it was actually like kind of nice, and I learned how to prepare for an online exam by now. So yeah, so let's get into the video. But before we get into the video, I need to explain why I didn't post last week. So if you don't want to know the explaining, or you're new here so you really don't care about not posting last week, then you can skip to this time tab and let me explain. So this is the reason I didn't post last week. Well, because I didn't look good at first, and I still don't. And the second reason is because I didn't have time to record and edit it. So I just fell off a scooter. It's not really a big deal, and I just got some snitches, so yeah, that's all. I wanted to, when I record this video, I would have removed this. That's because now doesn't matter if I actually recorded this week or last week. I could have posted last week, but I couldn't wait anymore, or I wouldn't post even this week, because today is Wednesday and I will have to edit tomorrow, after tomorrow, and you know, Thursday and Friday, they're mostly busy weekend. It's weekend and we go out stuff, so that's why I fell on Tuesday. And of course I wouldn't like, you know, video on Tuesday. And on Wednesday I was hurting and I couldn't record. And on Thursday I went out. I had school, and after the school I just did like 2 hours and went out, and I still didn't want to record with this. And on Friday then I also went out in the morning and came in the evening, so it was still that I couldn't record. Then I came Saturday, so what can I do? If you were asking before Tuesday, well, before Tuesday I had exams. I just finished exams on Tuesday, so that's it. Yeah, now look about the video. So of course open book exams are like so much, everyone is like, it's easy and it's really nothing. It's like the most easiest thing you could see. I mean, why would we study for an open book exam anyways? But actually you should study more for an open book exam than actually study for an actual exam, and I will explain more in that video. So don't forget to wait till the end, because everything is important. So most of the open book exams, they really talk about they really don't ask you direct questions where you could copy paste, unless it's a really easy subjects like French. So how would we ask something that is not direct? We already have the translations for everything and stuff. So you really have, especially for science and math, especially science, you'll have to analyze, and even English you have to analyze. So that's you need to not memorize. So that's what an open book makes you learn, is that don't memorize, you have to understand. Now let's begin with the tips, and they're gonna be on the screen for your reference, and let's get into it. So an open book exam, you have to prepare your materials. So if it's an open book, you'll have to prepare your book. If it's whatever, you have to know what resources you can use and get them ready. And maybe if it's a book and you know what pages you have to do, mark them so you have them ready once the exam starts. What I did, I wrote on the top of the book like the cover of the book, the pages that I can open, not the pages I can, the pages that has the stuff that's coming in the exam, and what those pages like say. So for example, if it's photosynthesis and this question is about photosynthesis, I open the cover of the book. I know that this page has photosynthesis, and I open it. That's really important, to be honest. And what I said is you have to be paying attention in class. I mean, paying attention is of course something that is really important, even if it's not an open book exam. But if it's an open book exam, it's actually gonna it's gonna be a result of you not paying attention in the exam, because the teacher may just put something that is not in the book, that is not in notebooks, that is not in PowerPoint. You just have, there's just the miss said it. She didn't really put it anywhere. She just said it, and if you took notes of that thing, then lucky for you. But if you didn't, then you have to be really paying attention so you really know what she said. So pay attention in class is even more important if you have open book exams. You just have, don't really study, but you already now understanding the lesson because you pay attention to it. Now you have to keep on reading. So the day before the exam, keep on reading the materials. Keep on reading the materials like a lot. Read the materials like a lot, really, for really have to read the material, so you know the places of the things. So once it come a question, you know where is it. Even if it does like photosynthesis, it has more than one page, for example, you know in which page is it. So you have to keep on reading them, and once you keep on reading them, once you see the question in the exam, you know where you can find this question, its answer, and where to read so you can analyze if it's an analyzing question. And also there's worksheets that mostly the test and in quizzes and stuff that mostly teachers are gonna get from the quizzes that you did. So make sure the quizzes, the papers of the quizzes, you have them, make sure to revise them too and read them all over again. So if just a question comes in the exam from those quizzes, you know where to find it and which quizzes. Now if you have time, try studying as much as you would study for any other exams. Why did I say if you have time? Because mostly your brain is gonna tell you it's an open book exam, why would you study? I'm saying if you have time and you really try studying as much as you can, as you would study for a real exam. In the end, there's a bonus where I'm gonna tell why is open exams better than normal exams. Not only because they are easy, that some people think they are easy, but because something again. So wait, make sure to wait the line. And the second important thing is, so not second, but like, it's that when you know the place of the thing, highlight the important parts. So whenever you open that page, you know what's important and what's not. Because of course in any book, stuff that are important and stuff that are not. Take notes in class. So as I said, maybe the miss is gonna say something that is gonna come in the exam, but it's not anywhere else. So make sure you take notes of everything the miss says that is not available in any other thing. And for me, I don't really take notes in class, but I try. But I know that if something is not in the book, that I have to write down. So I don't write everything the miss says, but I write the stuff that I know are not in any resources, that is only coming from this class and this minute, and I won't get to know this information again. This also, now in the tips part, understand and don't memorize, because memorizing is not gonna help you, because you only way have it open book, you can see it, you don't need even to memorize it. So what's the point? And you have to understand, because it's mostly not gonna be copy pasting, because that would be lame. If it's copy pasting, then you just have to see, and you know what, I know this like looks ugly, and excuse how I look for now, please. And open book exams are the same difficulty as a normal exam. You need to know that, because whenever someone tells you it's like they say to you that it's an open book, and like, don't need to study, no, you don't need to study that much, no, it's easy. You would think that in your mind, but actually it's not. Unless you know it's an easy subject like math, also if it's like an open book or not, that's the same. It's just that if you know how to calculate, then if you don't even know, you can open your book and it will know for you. But they are just the same thing, so don't ever get fooled that open book exams are just the same as not an open book exam. That's so wrong. They're both the same exact thing. So don't ever just say they're both the same. This is not harder, this is not easier, they're just all the same. They're just like a different kind of examining, so really not much. And that was it for the tips for an open book exam. And now we will go to the bonus thing. I know you stayed 10 minutes already, which I really appreciate it. And That was the bonus thing. So the bonus I want to say is why open books exams are good for your brain and for your memorizing and for knowing your information is because most of the people, when they study for an exam, they keep on memorizing. Some people even memorize without understanding, except especially definitions, and that's like completely lame. But if it's an open book exam, you will have this mind to work. You'll have it to work to solve the questions. You'll have in science to make it work. It's not really copy pasting. So you have to make it work. And mostly when people study for a normal exam, what they do is they get everything in their mind, and once they open the exam paper, they just get everything out of their mind onto the paper, and after the exam, ask them anything, they won't know how to answer. Like after the exam, not immediately. Like, I mean, after a week of the exam, they won't know anything, even though they just studied it and even took an exam in it and got 100. But everything got out of the mind, and that's me. I just throw everything in the exam, the final exam. If it's a term exam, then I try throwing. I don't really throw, you know, I throw out parts. So that's why open book exam are actually better, and I was so happy that I had an open book exam. I won't say it was easier. It didn't require me a lot of time to study because I actually studied in the exam, like in the middle of the exam. So that's what I mean. So now this is the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and sorry for not posting last week. I know this video is really not big deal and it doesn't have a lot of tips that I always do, but I still didn't get that much ideas, and I don't really have lots of options right now. But I'm gonna be trying my best to give you more options and more things for you guys to watch. I was planning to actually record 2 videos so I don't get, you know, stuck in, but hopefully before next Saturday this thing is gonna be out and I would be able to record normally without having to put my hair on this. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share this video for all of your friends. And I post every Saturday on 12 p.m. except if something happened, and that's not every week. Please, it's not every week. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and bye.